Okay, I want to talk about the different strings or strands that you can use for making waist beads. I have used so many different type of strings, and I'm down to pretty much like one that I really like. And I'm not going to give everything away. I do teach classes, I mean thorough classes on how you can make waist beads, and it's one-on-one. It's not a group, so you can definitely find out how I make my waist beads and the best ones to make. So I've gone through years. I've been making them for about 6 years now, and I've gone through different types of strands. So I know the ones that are more durable. Now, waist beads, most like, oh, I just remembered that there's another one that I don't use that I want. I'm going to actually tell you all the ones that I have personally used, and I've tried all different type of strings, and I'm just down to one that I prefer over all of the other ones. And I'm probably going to go start talking about my least favorite strings, and that's it, because I don't want to give away everything. So if you want to learn, like I said, I can teach you how to make waist beads. I don't make all of my waist beads. Some of them I get imported from Africa because it's very time consuming. It's hard to find people that's really serious about making them. Not everybody can really sit down and make waist beads. So the first one I'm going to say, the one that I will never, probably never use again, is the wire kind. Like, that was the most horrible experience of me using that. And that, I don't have any here. You would have to just look online, but I don't suggest using the wire kind. Maybe I just wasn't using the right one. But if you wanted to use wire, if you want to use wire, you have to use a some type of clasp, whether it's a lobster claw, which is what I usually use if I'm going to use a clasp. Now, I will say I do not do class unless it's a custom order, and I don't really do that many custom orders. So when I do a custom order, that means that someone may want these certain type of beads. Let's just say they want pink and white, or pink and green, or purple and yellow, or amethyst and tiger's eye. They may want a certain pattern, and I'm actually going to go to the store, and or either if I'm going to buy online, look at, send them the beads, because I want to make sure I'm getting exactly what they want. So anyway, I don't use the clasp, and honestly, that's the only waist bead that has ever broken on me, was a clasp that I had made, and it broke on me in the bed one day. I just woke up and the clasp was off. So I don't make those. And from my experience from selling to different people and talking to different women who wear waist beads, I've heard of more of the waist beads with the clasp breaking than anyone else, than any other type. There's bamboo. The thing about bamboo is thick, so you will have to use thicker beads. And then there's another one, hemp. I went to hemp because hemp is the strongest type of fiber there is. From what I have researched, it's even stronger than cotton. So I went to hemp. I do think it's strong. I don't like that it's too thick. So I wouldn't be able to get the small beads on there. But if somebody wants a thicker bead and they're looking for their durability, and they want to kind of keep the beads on and not move, from my experience, it doesn't stretch. You can use a hemp string, but that's not something that I want to use. Cotton is another one that's very common. So just about all of the ones that I get from Africa are on cotton. There is also another string that they use. I just don't know what it is. And they have another, I don't know what type of string it is. I just don't know what type of string it is. So anyway, nylon is another one. That one it's very small. So if you want to use the small beads, nylon may be the best choice for you. And then there's elastic, and there's two type of elastics. There's like a clear elastic, or I can't explain the difference, but there's two types of elastic. There's the regular, like clear elastic, and then they have different colors. I've used black and clear. Then there's a stretchy cord, a stretchy elastic material that you can use. So I have been wearing waist beads for years now, and like I said, the only one that has ever broke on me was the one with the clasp. Even with the ones that are stretchy, I have never broken them. Even sometimes, like if I'm going to the restroom, and this is how I tell people to avoid breaking them. When you go to the restroom, like when you've been holding it a lot, that's when people like pull them too hard. But even the kind of stretchy cord that I use, even though I have pulled on them, they still haven't broke. Or when I get a massage and they work around it, it's the stretchy cord does not break. So there's a lot of different ways that you can keep your waist beads from breaking. Remember, it's beads on a string, and depending on the type of string, unless it's that kind, most likely at some point it may break. It's beads on a string. So depending on how heavy the beads are, how you take care of them, that's what can happen. Now, I swim in my beads. I get in a jacuzzi, take a bath. I never take mine off. Even the elastic ones, I never take off. Although the flexibility about really all of them you can take off, depending on how you tie them. If you tie them loose enough and the way your body is made, you should be able to take all of them off. But the elastic or stretchy kind, those are going to give you more flexibility to where you can take them off if you get in some type of surgery or x-ray or going through, even when I've gone through the airport, TSA, I've never had a problem with them, my waist beads beeping, but I don't have any metal charms or anything like that on them. So if you want to know how to keep your beads as long as possible, what I do with the cotton ones, I tie them in a knot 5 times minimum. And there's a certain way you can tie them too. And I do have a video on how to tie them. When you cut the string, don't cut the string too close to the knot. Put the super glue on the knot. Oh, before you put the glue on the knot, you can burn it with a lighter. Only the cotton, only the cotton, only the cotton. Do not try to burn the stretchy ones or anything like that. And on all the beads, on all of the waist beads on the knot, you can put super glue on the knot. And you just kind of put a dot of super glue on the knot. And that helps to keep them. Of course, you just can't be strongly, keep on pulling on them. So, just be gentle with them. And that's it.